What's going on, everyone? My name is Where We Don't Care. My name is, and today we're going to be reviewing Borderlands. So I haven't done anything like this in a while, so I'm very much curious to see how it's going to go. But usually I've just decided, I'm not going to do any more recordings with the camera, but let's just see how this goes. And if it goes well, great. If it doesn't, then we'll just throw it out. So yeah, we are reviewing Borderlands. I've never played the games at all. I'm sorry. I've just never played the games. I've been mostly focusing on just watching the game, watching the players play the game, giving their walkthrough. I've had more fun just seeing them how they play it. I can see why a lot of people like it. Don't get me wrong, it does look a lot of fun. I just never had a chance to buy it and sit down and play it. And nowadays, I don't even have time to play any games. So when I heard they were going to make a live action movie of this game, I thought, okay, this should be good. It should be fun. It should be exciting. Then we find out who the casting were, and then we saw the trailer, and all that excitement just went out the window. But there were still people who were like, "We're still gonna give it a chance. It could still be fun." I'm one of those people. I wanted to give it a chance, and this movie was directed by Eli Roth, and you think, okay, this is different because Eli Roth has been known to do horror movies, not movies on video games. So this is kind of an odd thing for him to do. But you know what? If he can do it, he can do it. So, how did the movie do? Was it good? Was it fun? Hell no! It sucked! This movie sucked. This movie is a rip-off version of the Guardians of the Galaxy. A pretty bad version. A bootleg version, really, of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Everything from its plot to trying to make the characters, like the Guardians, and just everything about it. And you can tell that Eli did not even watch any of the gameplays for the Borderland games, because if he did, he wouldn't have made this mess. So the plot basically is this group of people who don't like each other. They have to travel together. They're being hunted down by a bad guy. They bicker, they fight, but along the way they form a friendship. They form this family dynamic, and they go up against the bad guy to save the day. That's pretty much the plot, and it's not that great at all. It slows to a crawl after the first few minutes, which were decent, but then afterwards it just slows down. Like the actions were just boring. I lost so much interest in what was happening. I didn't even care what their whole goal was, because you've already seen in other films. And when we finally got to the end, I was like, hallelujah, we finally got out of this freaking mess. And yeah, it just sucked. I just couldn't believe how badly they messed this up. It didn't help that the actors were nothing like what we were expecting. I wanted to give them a chance. Kate Blanchett as Liz, well, I thought, okay, that's not a bad choice. I thought she did a decent job. But then you had Kevin Hart as Roland. I'm sorry, but Kevin Hart, he has been in way too many comedy movies where he just plays himself. I cannot take him seriously as Roland. And I've seen the character in the games. So he's a badass. He's bigger. And is someone that I can take seriously. Art? Not so freaking much. I can't take him seriously. Jack Black, I love him. I really did. But unfortunately, even he wasn't enough to save the film. Everyone else, it felt like they were just half-assing their performance, or just didn't look like they gave a damn, and they didn't look like they were having any fun. The one that I was disappointed the most with, and I don't blame the actress for this at all. I blame Eli on this, okay? It is Ariana Greenblatt as Tiny Tina. I've seen how Tiny Tina is like. She is crazy, she is dangerous, but she is fun as hell to see. We didn't get any of that in this movie, and I hated that. I hated that because I wanted to see a crazy version of Tiny Tina live action. We didn't get that at all, and I hate it. The action sequence was fine. The way the film was shot was fine, but it still looked rough. Like, all the time it looked fake as hell. And yeah, I just thought, like, how much money did they put into this movie? I looked it up. $120 million. $120 million. You put into this movie, and this is what you give us? What the? Oh my God! Look back. Deadpool and Wolverine had a much higher budget, and they still did a better job than this movie. Oh my God. Why didn't they just make it into a TV series? That's what I was wondering while I'm watching this. I'm like, This would work much better as a TV series. Like, it worked for Fallout, it worked for The Last of Us. They should have done it that way. It would have been 100 times better. It would have been more fun. No, we ended up going with this route, and it sucked badly. Nothing worked. The jokes didn't work. The action didn't work. The plot sucked. The actresses didn't make it work. Yeah, this film was bad, and I highly recommend skipping it. I really do. If you're looking for a good, crazy time, go watch Deadpool and Wolverine. It's still out. It's more fun than this film because this film is not worth checking out. It sucks. Eli should go back to what he was doing with horror movies because this is clearly not his finest work. So that's pretty much it, guys. You have a different opinion about this film, or what you think of any other video game movies, or even the Borderland video games. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit my subscribe button, check my Facebook page, check my Twitter page, check out T3Mia's channel, subscribe to their channel, keep updated with their videos, and I'll see you next time to give you more love and more entertainment. Until then, guys, take care, be safe, love y'all, and goodbye.